With me now is Chris Skrip, owner of ReMax Island Realty. Now, we briefly touched on the market earlier in the show, but can you kind of give, you're in the trenches, so can you tell us what you're seeing at the moment?
Actually, we've had a great last year. Market was up 3.8% in the Beaufort area. And out of that, our pending sales are up 12.8% currently as of now. The biggest thing, and the biggest change that we've seen is the 500 and over price range has seen an increase of over 44%. So
oh, wow.
It's times are looking good.
I was going to say, I think that's good news for everybody involved. So now, can you tell us what you're seeing in the market with regard to buyers right now?
Yeah, the buyers have been showing up very educated. They're going online, Zillow, Trulia, doing their homework, knowing a lot about the properties. They're, stopping by the banks, getting their pre-qualifications, knowing their loans. They are ready, willing, and able, taking advantage of this market.
Now, what about listings? What's happening with those?
Well, yeah, right now the listing inventory is declining, which is giving the buyers fewer and fewer choices. But what I'm seeing is the well-priced listings are receiving between 95 and 99% of their asking price, of their current asking price. So listings are, doing well too. Sorry.
Well, now, we've been talking a lot about flood insurance, honestly, for the last several months. So can you tell us, how are buyers and sellers coping with these changes?
Yeah, with the flood insurance, a lot of people don't know what the final redrawing of the maps are going to be. But with the federal flood insurance subsidy no longer being available, what people are doing is they're starting to take advantage of the South Carolina tax credit. There's a tax credit of up to $1,250 that you can receive. But you can go to my website, the www.chrisskrip.com, which I think it's blinking behind me, and also my Facebook page, and I'll post about that as well, so you can review that information. Now,
would you still consider this a buyer's market?
Yes, it's definitely a buyer's market. Until the inventory is going to get greatly depreciated. So it still is for now.
Okay, and before we wrap up, what would you say the first step for someone looking to buy a home? What's the first step in the process?
Well, definitely the first step that people need to know is how are you going to pay for it. So if you're paying cash, no worries, you're good to go. But if you're getting financing, the first step before, I'd say before even looking at property is talking to a loan officer and finding out the type of financing that you're going to need and how your loan works. And once I have that information, it makes my job easier for finding you the right house that'll fit your kind of loan. There's no point in wasting, our good time, looking at properties that are just not going to qualify for financing.
No, I couldn't agree with you more. And, after being in the mortgage business for so many years, it's like shopping with a blank check when you get that all worked out ahead of time. So thanks, Chris. Thank you so much.